Sometimes a new sewing pattern is released and it goes right on my to sew list. And sometimes I love it so much it doesn't even go on the list. It goes right to my sewing machine, like this dress, the Asheville Dress from Mood Society. It has elasticated cap sleeves, a lined bodice, a shirred center back, and side pockets. If you're new to shirring, I'll link a couple videos in the description where I show each of my machine settings and the bobbin winding. It's an easy way to make woven garments fitted and stretchy. I've used a pink shimmer rayon blend fabric in this video from Thready Made, and for my dress here, to conserve material, I did end up shortening the skirt pieces by 11 inches, which brought it to about knee length for my height of 5'0". I hope you join me to make this gorgeous dress. Let's get started. Place both of your side front pieces right sides together with the center front and pin the princess seams. Sew these seams with a 1/2 inch seam allowance and press the seams open. Place the lower front piece right sides together with the bottom of the top bodice and pin in place. Sew these pieces together straight across with a 1/2 inch seam allowance and press the seam open. So here is my main bodice, and here is my lining, which is constructed in the same exact way. Place your sleeve pieces right sides together and pin the top and the bottom edge. Sew both sides with a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Then we'll turn this sleeve piece right side out. And give that a good press. Then we'll sew along the seams that we just created on both sides from one side to the other with a 3/8 inch seam allowance. This will form the casings for the elastic. I've cut 2 pieces of 1/4 inch wide elastic to measure 4 inches shorter than the length of the top and bottom of the sleeve. Now I'll use a safety pin to lace the elastic through each casing. Once the loose short end of the elastic reaches the edge of the fabric, I'm going to secure in place with some stitches right along the edge. Then I'll continue pulling my elastic to the opposite end. And secure that opposite end in place with stitches. Repeat this for both elastics for both sleeves. I'm going to place the short edges of the sleeve piece right sides together with the top straight edge of the sleeve, centering it in place. Then I'll take my lining bodice and place it right sides together with the main bodice with the straps in between. Pin straight across the top edge. Then we'll sew from one side, pivoting to sew across the top edge all the way to the opposite side with a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Now that the front main lining and sleeves are connected, we're going to understitch, turning the main over the sleeves and sewing the lining and seam allowances together 1/8 of an inch away from the seam that we just created, all the way across. I'm going to understitch in 3 separate sections, understitching the side and stopping at the strap, backstitching to secure, then starting a fresh set of stitches on the opposite side of the strap to understitch the middle section, stopping and starting on either side of the strap as on the other side. We're going to attach the opposite sides of the strap to the back bodice pieces in the same way as we just did for the front. Placing the mane and sleeves right sides together, then placing the lining and mane right sides together with the strap sandwiched in between. Pin all the way across. Sew across with a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Then we'll open out the mane and lining apart from each other and understitch, sewing the seam allowance on the lining side 1/8 of an inch away from the main stitching line. Once again, I'm going to be starting and stopping my stitches on either side of the strap on both sides. Using a piece of chalk, I'm going to mark the lines for my shirring from the bottom to the top of my back bodice piece, 1/2 of an inch away from each other. We're marking these lines on the right side of the outer fabric. Load your bobbin with elastic thread, then we'll sew from one side to the other along our marked lines, making sure that your main top thread is sewing on the outside right side of the fabric. And we're sewing through the main and lining fabrics together. After you've sewn all of your rows of shirring, apply some steam at the iron and it will shrink your shirring up really nicely. Place the front and back bodice pieces right sides together, aligning the side seams, and pin in place. Then we'll sew those side seams with a 1/2 inch seam allowance, finish the raw edges together through all layers. Here is the right side of one of my skirt pieces, and I'm going to start attaching the pockets at the side seam. Place each of the pockets right sides together with the side seams, aligning them with the notches, and pin in place. Sew each pocket in place with a 3/8 inch seam allowance. Then we can finish the raw edges for the sewn portion only for both pockets. Flip the pocket over the seam allowance and give that a good press. Understitch the pocket by sewing it to the seam allowance underneath with 1/8 of an inch seam allowance, repeating for both pockets. Repeat all of those steps to create the front and back skirt piece. Then place your front and back skirt pieces and their pockets right sides together. Pin the side seam and around the pockets. Repeat for both sides. Sew the side seam and pockets with a 1/2 inch seam allowance, repeating for both side seams. And finish both of your side seam and pocket raw edges. For the bottom hem, I've chosen to finish the raw edges all the way around the bottom edge. Then I'm going to take it to the ironing board and fold the hem to the wrong side by 1/2 of an inch all the way around. Then I'll sew my hem in place, stitching right along the finishing stitches all the way around the bottom of the skirt. For the front skirt only, we're going to gather the top edge, sewing basting stitches from one seam all the way around to the other seam with a 3/8 inch seam allowance. Then you can pull those basting stitches together. Place the bodice and the skirt right sides together, starting with the front portion to align the side seams, and pin together the bottom of the front bodice to the front skirt. Adjust your gathers to fit evenly all the way across the front. Then for the back, we'll pull the shirring to fit the back skirt. Just stretching that to fit and pinning in place. Then we can sew all the way around the waistline with a 1/2 inch seam allowance and finish the raw edges together all the way around. And now the dress is complete. Thank you for watching this sew along. I'll see you for the next sewing pattern video.